Hi, Dr. MacArthur.
Hi.
My name's Amy.
Hi, Amy.
I want to thank you so much for your ministry. You've impacted so many people, including myself and my family. My question is, what is the relationship, how does the Bible define the relationship between Christ and the Holy Spirit, especially during his ministry on earth?
Good question. The best way to understand that is this, that when Christ emptied himself, as it says in Philippians 2, and took upon him the form of a servant, he yielded up his own personal will. He said over and over, as we have noted many times, I only do what the Father shows me to do. I only do what the Father tells me to do. I only do what the Father does. I only do it when he says to do it. And it comes to the crux in the garden when he says, not my will, but yours be done, which means he is completely submitted to the Father's will. So he goes through life, not that his will is in disagreement with it, but he yields up his own prerogatives to do the will of the Father. The self-emptying, however, is more than that. It is more than just a willingness to do the Father's will in the Father's time. It is a yielding up of prerogatives within his own power. For example, he said, if I wanted to, I could call a legion of angels, right? But I won't. He yielded to the Father's will, and he yielded to the Spirit's power. So that if you, and this comes out in Matthew chapter 12, if you said of Jesus, he does what he does by the power of Satan, that's what the leader said. He says, you have blasphemed the Holy Spirit. Which is to say that what he does by the Spirit. You see an illustration of that, several illustrations of that. Early on in the Gospel of Luke, you remember the Holy Spirit leads Jesus into temptation. The Holy Spirit empowers him as he goes into Galilee, empowers him to preach, empowers him to do miracles, so that he, in his self-emptying, does the will of the Father in the power of the Spirit. So to assign what he does to the devil is to blaspheme the Spirit, who is really the one doing it. This comes into clearer focus if you understand from the very beginning that he was conceived in the womb of Mary by the Holy Spirit. He was, at his baptism, being baptized by John, the recipient of the Holy Spirit in a symbolic way when the Spirit came like a dove and settled upon him. This was a demonstration of now that he's going to launch into his ministry, it's going to be empowered by the Holy Spirit. So that's the way to understand that. Now, Jesus said in that last night in that upper room with the disciples, he said, when the Holy Spirit comes, he will speak of me. So the ministry of the Holy Spirit now is to point us to Christ. In his humiliation, Christ pointed to the Holy Spirit as the source of his power. In his exaltation and his saving work, the Holy Spirit comes to point us to Christ. Okay? Good question, Amy.
Thank you.